Good evening, everybody. It's great to be here this evening. My name is Daniel Hernandez, and I'm the founder and CEO of Fonda. We are in a mission to empower Latino and minority-owned restaurants to have the same online commerce abilities as the world's largest restaurant brands. We're currently working with 80 restaurants across California. We've processed over 5 million in gross order volume, and we've generated about 300,000 in revenue. Impressive, right? We're actually making money unlike some of our competitors at our stage. So, have you ever heard a restaurant owner say that the reason why they started their business was to deal with online services? Of course not. My mom is an award-winning chef, and she makes some of the most amazing food I've ever had. However, her and her staff do not have the skills in-house to build or manage an online business. What used to be a simple business model of serving great food to customers has now turned into a complicated problem of building online menus, optimized for online ordering, managing multiple online ordering channels, and a costly process of tracking online revenue. Fonda offers an all-in-one solution, and we are positioning ourselves to become a virtual partner to help local restaurants with the complexities of operating and managing their online business. We actually build menus for them. We consolidate all of these online services. We also optimize their online presence, their Google My Business, their Yelp. And on top of that, we become a single point of interaction for the restaurant staff. Oh, there it is. So our business model is simple. We actually have a SaaS model, and we take a $750 setup fee that ensures that the restaurant is committed to working with us, plus a $299 monthly recurring fee and 5% of revenue share. Euromonitor estimates that despite 17% of restaurants recently closing, this is still a $1 trillion market, online ordering and delivery. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? $1 trillion market, I've heard that several times. However, I've gone the extra step to point out that North America and Latin America are worth a whopping $150 billion. And on top of that, I've also attached a snapshot of how we're going to become a $1 billion company. Let's talk about our competition. So, currently there are existing aggregation softwares out there. However, they don't really solve the online services problem. The only thing that they do is aggregate orders. If anything breaks or you have any problems with those online orders, you, the restaurant owner, still have to deal with each individual platform yourself. Plus, they're only adding more services to the already excessively high number of online services that the restaurant has to deal with. POS systems are now adopting order aggregation as well. However, they're struggling to penetrate the Latino and minority market. We've actually been approached by two of the largest POS systems, cloud POS systems, to help them onboard and retain some of their clients, Latino clients. And you have the do-it-yourself model. However, that can quickly become expensive. If you take into account the third-party delivery fees and the in-house staff and the cost that that's going to be, it's almost not worth it. Restaurants are only the beginning. Over the next 5 years, Fonda will become a fully integrated end-to-end e-commerce business solution for small and medium businesses across the U.S. This is a picture of me and my mom. I know I look a little bit skinnier here. This is 2 years ago before I started the company, guys. Don't judge me. I have about 8 years of experience under my belt. I worked in all aspects of the restaurant industry. My previous startup was an on-demand delivery service that I actually grew to 20,000 users here in Santa Cruz. Then I learned that restaurants don't want another delivery service. They want a partner to help them manage their online business. I also have a great team. Aways has 5 years managing and building online businesses. Prem, our CTO, is an industry veteran, and he's actually has about 25 years of software development experience. He used to work for the banking industry, so he knows how to build scalable systems. He's dealt with millions of transactions on a daily basis. And he's an expert in integrations, APIs, and cloud services. Now, Alex is our people's champion. He's great with customer success. He has a great team to work with. And Isa is our business development manager. And she's actually responsible for many of the actual partnerships that we have with some of these virtual brands. Virtual services. Now, we're looking for a $3 million safe, and it's currently open right now, guys, so if you have any investors in here, please raise your hands. It's a $20 million cap, 20% discount, and we're hoping to get to 500 restaurants nationally. And then here's a snapshot of how we're hoping to use those funds in 2023. I think I'll leave it right there, guys. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, Brenda. All right, questions and comments from the judges? What kind of funding do you have so far?
We have $150,000 in funding.
What's your current MRR?
We are currently doing about $48,000 a month in revenue.
40x revenue for that cap.
Correct.
And what restaurant does your mom?
Go buy it. A mission statement.
Well, I'll check that out later, I promise.
You will have to.
What's different about this marketplace? What's different about the Hispanic that make you comfortable that why not focus on another one? Why is this one different? Why is this one not using the available tools that already exist?
Well, for starters, right, I was inspired by my mom. Like I said, she's not a technology expert by any means. However, she makes a mean mullet. I mean, you gotta go check it out. So good.
We will.
But, like I said, if you were to give her all of these services, she wouldn't know what to do, right? All she would do is send a picture to DoorDash or Grubhub or wherever the platforms are, and likely they'll return it back with just the item name and description. Everything else will be left to the customer, and that's not really how online works. Customers like to customize things. They like to build their, they like to be able to customize their items. So we're actually partnering with restaurants to be able to do that for them, right? We want to make sure that their business can scale online. And Latino is a perfect market for that. I mean, there's two barriers, right? Technology and language.
Could you trade, are you willing to trade or thought about training a smaller round to grow organically? Because it just seems like you're off to a great start.
Yeah.
Yes. So, we are keeping it open for sure. But we ultimately do want to raise about $3 million.
Do the pre-seed at 10, we'll get it done.
I'm sorry, say
I
again?
said do the pre-seed at 10, we'll get it done. One last question, side advice. Do you guys charge more than Otter for that 5%? Do you make more than Otter on a given client?
Yes.
Awesome.